Hello and welcome to Toy Vet episode 48. This is a show where I react to recent toy releases. I have here a list of recent toy releases that I saw, knew I would want to take a second look at, and instead of taking that second look, I put them on this list, take that second look here with you, so my reaction is somewhat fresh. That's true of most of these things. Some of them I've looked at a little more closely, just a full disclaimer, but in general that's true. Let's get right into it. First up, Sticky Monster Lab SML Mini Figure Blind Box Volume 4 Camping Series. Oh, okay. These are little, for the most part, basic shaped guys with camping accessories and stuff. I think this fire might be the hidden. I think I saw that on the main page before we got in here. This guy is drinking, which that alone makes me not want the whole set because I'm just very against drinking. Okay, a lot of them are like warming themselves by the fire. And am I right in saying the fire is the hidden one? One set, 12 boxes, 12 normal designs or 11, and one secret. 1 in 72. But it's weird that so many of them are like posed to, they want you to have the fire because they're warming their hands by it. And there's also no group shot of them all gathered around the fire here, right? Or did I miss it? Is that weird? Anyway, I actually really like this and would be tempted to put it on my list, except this guy cooking hot dogs is amazing, and he is a hot dog. Yeah, I actually really like it, but the guy drinking the lagers, alcohol, just something I'm really not into and against, so it kind of disqualifies the whole series for me, so. Actually, maybe... I'll just keep going. Posture Pal, Marine. Let's read about this a little bit. Each Posture Pal contains a heart to stay upright and hold your desk while you're away. Oh, okay. Hold your cuddly friend firmly between your abdomen and the edge of your desk to keep your spine straight, your back muscles elongated, and your body comfy. Okay. Let's take a closer look. Fuzzy photo here, the first one, which is weird. Okay, so you lean up against it and it's supposed to keep your posture. Interesting. All the models are women. Are men allowed to use this? It's the drawings of a woman. So the reason I put this on here is purely because I have horrible posture and I've thought about getting some kind of posture device. There was a device years ago that like vibrates when you slouch for a couple seconds. And this, I guess you just got to lean up against it or it's going to fall or get out of place. Interesting. I don't understand this having a heart in it that helps it stay upright. Whatever that means. Maybe does that let it stay there when you're not there? It just hangs on? I'm not sure. Anyway, the only reason I put that on here, these on here, they're kind of cute. They're very big for like a practical device. Put it on here purely because I have bad posture and I would consider getting something like this. I don't think I would get one of these actually. Maybe the little device that vibrates. Maybe I should look into that if that still exists. But anyway, cool idea though. I like the practicality of it. Is it a blind box? $38. You just choose. The whale's probably the coolest. Or the lobster. Turtle's okay. Walrus is probably the worst. Oh, there's another set right there. And another set right there. Holy moly. There's a lot of these things. These are like cats. Anyway, I'm not really into them, but I would kind of like to correct my posture, basically is what I'm saying. Next up, ATC Keiki Riza Soft Vinyl Series, New Peppo Gotcha Series. These are sold out. I'm sorry I'm getting to them so late if you're interested in them. They're like... They almost look like something from like Spirited Away, like a ginger spirit or something like that. Let's Google Translate. All species come with miniature packaging. Overall length 70 millimeters, is that what that says? You can move his hands, it's posable to some degree. New Peppo. Is that what they call it too? New Peppo Gotcha Series. Keiki Risa Soft Vinyl Series. They're kind of cool. 70 millimeters to inches. 2.75 inches. You may hear me busting out the ruler, which is something I highly recommend you do when you're looking at figures or considering buying things. So these are smaller than I was picturing them. In a way, they're pretty standard for this kind of gotcha figure, actually. They are smaller than I was picturing them, but yeah, they're very standard. There's nothing wrong with that size for this price, definitely. Kind of cool. I'm very tempted to put them on my list. I think I'm not going to, though. Yeah, but they are kind of cool. Anyway, isn't that a great comment? Great commentary from me on them. There you go. Next up, Rabbit Planet for Singapore Comic Con 2025. This is from December last year. As we've talked about a couple times, I'm trying to catch up on these shows, these lists I have for the show, so that I'm doing more contemporary stuff. Hopefully that will happen soon. So I'm doing the show every week. Yeah, these rabbits actually look really cool. These are one-offs. That one, the silver with the colors, very cool. Christmas one's cool. That one. Yeah, a lot of these look great. I'm kind of surprised. Let's see. Let's go to this. Is this going to take me to Toys R Evil's Instagram? Yes. Okay. Who's the artist here? Rabbit Planet. Do we have a link to Rabbit Planet's Instagram? Here we go. Looks like it's a Korean creator. Yeah, a lot of great figures, actually. Although, see, I wonder if these are all one-offs. Are the ones that look good, or three-offs, or whatever. Because the blind box ones here actually don't look that great. Oh, they're kind of cool. There's a cactus one, a tomato one, a cloud one. They're all right. Better than I thought. From this picture, I thought they might just be solid colors. Oh, is this like... Oh, Korea's colorful traditional candy, Akchun. That's obviously what this guy is supposed to be, I think. Akchun, yeah. Pretty cool designs and colorways going on with these guys. Really elevates them beyond what I thought they were going to be. think I'm actually gonna... I don't know that I would ever actually get one of these, but I'm just gonna put the Instagram on my list because they are pretty cool. Why not? There's many reasons not to, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Next up, LKY from Sunny Lou X Flab Slab. What is this? LKY. I don't know. I guess this is there is an exhibition honoring an artist. Or, sounds like this might be related to a graphic novel. Sorry, I'm reading quite a bit here. Okay, so these aren't Keshi. They're inspired by Keshi figures. It looks like they might have a joint in them, which they're definitely not Keshi figures. And Toys R Evil said they seem to be 3D printed. And I guess these are celebrating the graphic novel The Art of Charlie Chan Hak Chai, which I don't know if that's a fictional character or this is a graphic novel about an actual artist or something. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on with these. I kind of like how they look. Don't really like that they're 3D printed in this case. I like that they kind of look like Keshi size in these cool keychains. $30 is insane for a figure like this, though. Comes in a cool little bag you can hang on your purse or a hook. I would probably take him out of the bag, but anyway, interesting little toy. Let's move on, though. Next up, Fatui Harbinger Series Chibi Figure Blind Box from Kika Goods. The character's collar uses flocking for craftsmanship, so some of this is flocked, aka kind of fuzzy. This guy's name is Pantalone. That's funny. Who are these people? Is this a license? Going into detail on the sizing for some reason. I guess they're all flocked. A lot of cool characters with cool things going on, like masks and hats and stuff. Is this... Is this an IP, is my question. Let's Google it. Oh. It's something from Genshin Impact. Okay. Did not realize that. Should I have realized that? I don't see anything about Genshin anywhere on here. Well, I'm not into Genshin Impact, so that disqualifies these for me. They do look great, though. They look very nice. The flocking, I don't know if I really like that, honestly. It's kind of cool in a certain sense, but I actually would say I don't really like it in this case. On some figures, it's kind of cool. On little bean figures, it can be cool. All right, next up we have a 404 from Kika Goods. Let's Google. We can tell from the URL what it was supposed to be. It's probably sold out at Kika Goods, which is why it's a 404. We're going to Google that part of the URL. Okay. Interesting. Let's look on. Let's look on AliExpress. Also 404. Interesting. This is not what we're looking for. I think I've heard of this too, and this might even be on an upcoming show. We'll save it for now. Okay, here you go. Tomi's Reproduction Cute Pet Machine First Generation Series Blind Box. And this says cute green storage. Box, figure, trendy toy gift. Is this what Kika Goods had? I think so. Yeah, okay. It's a figure inside a keychain case that looks like a virtual pet. A Tamagotchi type thing. Pretty cool idea for a toy. Not super interested in it. I'm interested in virtual pets and little standalone devices like that. I think that's cool in this modern age, and it makes me want to play a virtual pet or something similar. I wish there was something similar form and size factor that was something slightly different. Like I did see a Kickstarter recently for a little device where you can play these little memory games on it, and it has Wi-Fi, so you play multiplayer versus other people, which is really cool. But it has no screen, just light up buttons on it. Something like that would really catch my interest, and I kind of want to do something like a virtual pet sometime. I might even just do one just for fun, try to keep one alive for a little bit. But a little device that is all its own thing like that is really cool. These are a great idea. Would I get one? I don't think so. I'll put this link here. To me, I've never used AliExpress, and I don't know if it's reputable. I think it is. I believe it is, but I'll just put a disclaimer out there. Do your research first if you're going to buy from that link. Because I have no idea, honestly. I've never ordered from them, and if I was going to, I'd do a lot of research first. So I wonder if they have bootleg stuff sometimes. But I don't know. I think they're more legit than that these days, but I'm not positive. So do your own research. Next up, unboxing and toy review of Three Kingdoms Hot Blooded. I think we've covered Three Kingdoms Hot Blooded in the past. I think we have. This is just a little unboxing of one. I wonder what character this might be. The Battlestaff's magnetic. That's pretty cool. There's a group shot of a lot of the other ones. Yeah, I think we've gone over these in the past. I won't go over too much. I'm pretty sure we did coverage on this series, but cool to see Toys R Evil actually have one in hand here. Weapon looks great. Guy looks alright. I don't 100% know about these, but they're kind of cool. But anyway, moving on. Next up, Ice Cream Cat Brownie version by Rado Kim. This is obviously probably came out at Christmas time. It's $55 for a, 6 centimeter tall, 6.5 centimeter to inches, 2.5 tall, 2.5 inch tall figure. Sofubi figure. Apparently there's a bunch of them. It does look great. Looks really cool. The ice cream tail I might lose, but that's very expensive for a figure of this size. And as I've talked about many times, you can get a gacha figure that is literally just as good as that. It wouldn't be Sofubi, but literally looks just as good as that for $6. So crazy. Price withstanding though, it is a cool figure. I would lose the cone tail, I think. Looks like that's standard on these figures. Pretty cool, but yeah. Next up, bad first picture here, but link click mod map of dream. I guess mod is map of dreams. Link click mod map of dream series acrylic scene stand blind box. Okay. For some reason, a lot of my links to Kika Goods start at a different picture, not the first picture they have in the little roll. Very strange. I think it may have something to do with the way I get to these links. Anyway, let's see. Is this an IP? Or something? Doesn't have to do with Alien Stage, does it? Can I make this bigger? Okay, here we go. These little acrylic stands I think are really interesting. I think there's some really cool stuff that could be done with them. Especially in the gaming space, tabletop gaming. I think there could be some really cool stuff with these acrylic stands. They can be thicker than you think. I have one as a background for one of my Hashinoko figures, and it's really cool. Randomly got that as part of just ordering one. This looks like oh, maybe not. It's kind of thick. See, this stuff is kind of thicker than you think. All right, I see this is from Bilibili. I bet this is from a game of some kind. I'm going to look it up real quick. I'm going to cut the feed, which is a scary thing to do. Map of Dreams game. I think. Yeah. It is some kind of game. Sorry, I cut the feed just to avoid having to edit inappropriate stuff out of the show later. So I'm just not going to go any further with it. It's a Bilibili game. It probably has inappropriate content. From my perspective anyway. It looks like it's not out in English. Well, you know, I shouldn't say that. A lot of Bilibili games, I assume, probably have inappropriate content in the form of scantily clad people, but I can't say for sure that this one does. It doesn't look, I mean, from this set of stands, I don't see anything inappropriate, which is great. So maybe I'm totally wrong. It doesn't look like this game is out in English yet, from what I could tell. But yeah, unless I was really into the IP, I probably would not go near these. So interesting. I would research the game more if it came out in English. I don't think it's out in English yet, so we'll move on from this. But interesting. Next up, Mech Noise. Let's just take a quick look at them. I was considering dropping this segment of looking at Mech Noise every week, but I decided why not? I would love to see if they come up with a new original figure like they did recently with this Taoist guy, Demon Buster. I would love to see it, so it's worth it just for that. Looks like we have this Spider-Man Sergeant Combat that you can buy in the web shop for only $100 plus shipping. USA is not in web shop's shipping location list due to suspended service by Hong Kong Post. Please DM if interested. $100 is an awesome price for a full-size Mech Noise figure like this. I've talked many times about how I don't like IPs. I don't like Mech Noise doing IPs, so, or in this case, you know, an unofficial Spider-Man looking thing. Yeah, if this is a full-size figure, that is an incredible price. 20 centimeters. We can check. I think sounds like it. 20 centimeters to inches. 9 inches tall. Maybe not. Let's see. Hang on one second. I'm going to measure my other Mechnoids figure. Ooh, sorry if I just rattled the mic. So my Mechnoids figure is like 4 inches taller than that. So it's not a full, and it is a Sergeant Combat based figure, kind of. It's a Dark Frankie, which is very similar. So this is not a full size figure. That's still a great price, really, though, because I think the full size figures can be like 200. This is 100 for 8-inch Sergeant Combat. Anyway, we'll keep checking in with Mechnoids a little bit. Just to see if they come out with a new original figure. That would be really cool. So, last but not least, I looked today. I usually keep up with Galaxy People. I just looked today before the show and saw there was 3 new posts of cool stuff, and I didn't look at it. So this is actually fresh reaction Galaxy People stuff. Let's see what we got. Bit late notice, but Galaxy People will be in attendance at Super Festival 94 with some other people. Looks like they have a spider tank with the ape guy. He has a cool name, I think. I can't remember it. They look great. Great colorway for the spider tank. Really like that. Cephalopods available at Super Festival. Look pretty good too. I think the spider tanks trump them. Love the head though. And micro run of mini sensor bats. A new run of Trag minis and the vehicles posted yesterday. Okay. Anything left over from the show will be going online Monday night at 11 p.m. Japan time. These look great. Mini sensor bats. I've talked many times at this point about how I'm waiting for a large Galaxy People figure to go on sale in the web store in that manner, where he usually sells at the show. Whatever's left over, he sells on his web store. And for my last hurrah project I've talked about a little bit, trying to get one of his big figures, which he doesn't have any for sale. Looks like he isn't going to have any at Super Festival, but what he does have is great, and I'd love to get one of his minifigures and a vehicle someday. But great looking stuff from Galaxy People as usual. I would say probably my favorite toy maker out there right now. Hence all the coverage. I don't know if I've actually said that before on the show, but that's why there's so much coverage of it, because it blew me away when I discovered him. Great stuff, and I really want to get one of his big guys, so hope to do that soon. This stuff is so tempting because, yeah, the sensor bats, the spider tanks, they look great. So great stuff there. That's going to be all for tonight. We'll see you next time. Bye.